Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, we have an unboxing. This is the UR22 Mark II. This is a audio interface that'll work with your computer. It's got two inputs for either guitar or mics, or one bass, one guitar, or whatever combination. You do have two inputs though, and independent gain controls, headphone, main output of course, and you've got this input DAW mix. Now the main output here, that's for if you're going to external monitor speakers, okay? Also has a headphone jack. So I picked this up today over at Long McQuaid, along with some cables too. And I got TRS to TRS because I need to go line in, not mic in, because there's going to be a huge difference. Because what I'm doing with this machine is adding it onto my Yamaha mixer. I've got an MW. Okay, how do we get into this sucker? MW12CX mixing board. And the problem I'm having is I've got it hooked into my Mac, which isn't a big issue. The issue is that when you go into the sound preferences on the Mac, it doesn't allow you to access more gain like you can with a microphone. So that's a problem, okay? But on the PC side, apparently you can do it. I don't know why on the Mac side it doesn't. Even Yamaha couldn't answer that for me on the phone yesterday. But having to have my record level on the mixer jacked full blast, it's not necessarily the best idea, and it's still not giving me enough of an input even into GarageBand, because when I play back the audio, I've got some pretty high wattage speakers on my computer, and I don't get a whole lot of output even at full blast, so I need more input. And this is what's going to do it for me. So I just go through the record outs on the mixer, and I also won't have to jack that record out up so high either now. And this will record everything in 24-bit, which is nice because my board is 16, so it'll automatically convert it over to 24. The other advantage of one of these boxes too is I was going to get an iRig device again, and now I don't need to because this takes the place of the iRig. But anyway, so in the box here we've got a manual, Cubase download information, along with the code that I'm going to need. And this is Mac or PC compliant, hassle-free, which is great. We'll have to check out the manual after. Looks like the English is going to be in here someplace. What do we got here? Yes, we've got the English part. Multi-language manual. So it's not really a thick manual, but multi-languages. So anyways, so we got that. USB cable for hooking it up to the computer. Okay. You can also hook your iPad into this as well. And I think an iPhone, I won't swear to it, but I'm pretty sure, well, I do know the iPad can, but CD, which is fine. I do have a external CD-ROM on my iMac. And we've got the main unit right here. It's got some weight to her. She's pretty well built. So this is our main unit here. So you've got regular sockets that'll plug in, as well as XLR. So if you're going to go XLR with microphones, and like I said, independent gain controls on each, your mix, as well as headphone level control out, which is kind of nice. I'm actually going to try my headphones on this, see how it works. Main output dial. Now on the back you have power sources. You have two power sources for this, so if you're using I guess an external battery or something, I have no idea. They did talk about that in the manual. I read it online, something about an external battery. But of course your USB port connects into your computer, and it powers this machine, so you don't use two separate power systems, because this switch goes either one way or the other to power the unit and connect it to your device. So we're going to leave it of course on USB 2.0. Midi in and out if you have Midi devices. These are your left and right outputs that would go to your speaker monitors. Okay, now you would have to use powered monitors. Okay, and of course you do have the Phantom 48 volt power switch as well, so you can use any microphone you want on this, and if you need phantom power, phantom's there. The nice thing too about this box is everything's labeled up top as well as on the back, so that's kind of cool. This thing is probably going to end up just living on my desk beside my computer, and then I'll just run the cables out to it, because this is not going to be a humongously long USB, though I do have a 33-foot cable. That USB cable is now going to be used, instead of on the mixer, it's going to be used to my Boss amp. And I think I'm going to have to pick up a hub soon. So anyways, we got, well, I guess that's pretty close to a 6-foot cable anyways. And yeah, it's pretty close. But anyways, so we've got our cable. I'm going to hook that in, and of course these two cables here. Now I'll get it all hooked up, and then I'll get the other camera out and we'll shoot a video showing you how this thing works and the benefits to it being hooked up, you know, and how much more you can actually gain out of this thing. So if you are a Macintosh user and you're struggling with a mixing board into your system like I have been, no matter what brand the mixer is, this is definitely going to solve that problem, apparently. I have seen some videos on this. We're just using this direct into the Mac. It was a massive difference. So it should be a really, really good difference even with my own mixer. So it's well worth the money. Now this is only about 200 bucks Canadian for this. And the cables, I can't remember. I have to dig up my receipt to what I paid for the cables. But I got 6-footers, so I don't need more than 6 feet. So I'm good that way. And one for, you know, left channel, one for right channel. So this way it all goes in stereo. But anyways, that's what I got for you guys for this, for the unboxing. Do stay tuned for a review. I will have a review on it. You also have a high and low Z input. If you're going to be going with a mixer, like I am, then you would use the low. Then high and low Z would be used for, like, you know, your different, you know, guitars or bass guitars, microphones. They explain it in the manual, what you need to use this switch for and what not to use it for. So there you go. So, but man, that's got some serious beef to it. You know, that's good rugged ability. You know, got some nice rubber feet too. But yeah, so that's the UR22 Mark II interface, and stay tuned for more videos on this, and we'll see how things go, and you know, and continue on. So catch you later. Bye.